Ah! Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hello. We're back. I missed a button today. Thought I had my checklist down. Have I gone deaf? No. No, Bandit. I'm just a moron. That's all.
Have I gone deaf?
Have I died? Okay, let's try again. Welcome. Hello. Mikey's here. Hello, Mikey.
Hello.
And we're giving away some putters.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Let's not wait because I'm not going to do the intro
Head
twice.
covers, putters, fittings.
Everything. Okay, let's go in order.
What are those?
Handsome 1.
Oof, that one's named after me.
It's Mikey's. So Handsome 1, I believe the difference between Handsome 1 and Handsome 2, speaking of a handsome pair.
More rounded bumpers. That's more of a Newport style with a little tri-sole action.
Yes, you, Michael, are holding moderate toe hang.
Yep.
Whereas I am, I'm also holding moderate toe hang.
This is nice, I like it.
It's mostly a head shape thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very 009 style. Actually, to what I currently game for as kind of games like Champions Choice.
Kind of looks like your putter from Bettinardi.
Yeah.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Similar head shape, tri-sole
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Black shaft, lambkin deep etch grip.
Fancy stuff, eh?
Very nice.
The other two putters, the Savage models, are more of a little mallet action. What's that? Savage 1. Savage 2.
A little short slant.
So this is a straight in, what do you call this? A little S-bend action?
Yeah, single bend.
And it's got a little bit of a fang action in the sole. A little more, bit
like
of
that.
alignment cutout. So I did say it whilst muted, but we are doing a giveaway. All 4 of these putters will be given away.
Some head covers.
A sexy head cover for your pleasure.
Little fitting.
And you can get a fitting at a Club Champion location, or you can come here if you are in Canadiana. Link to enter is very simple. It's right below this video player in the description. You can just pop your name in. I think if you are a follower of the channel and platforms that we have, you can get a bunch of entries, or if you aren't, you can add some entries. Yep, there is a slant neck. Yep.
Their stuff looks good. Good quality. The head covers.
The head covers are really nice.
Head covers are sweet. The
They're
stitching
really, really
is
nice.
world class.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out where they had them made, but unfortunately they're white labels, so we can't find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milled
So,
in the United States.
anyway, enter the contest. Even if you don't really want a putter, you can always give it to a friend. Enter, and it could be yours. The head covers will be randomly selected, though.
Yeah.
There'll be no requests.
And there's a 5th one. I don't know what we're doing with the 5th.
I don't know. Yeah, good question.
Limited.
It's kind of cool, though. It's actually like, yeah, it's literally sealed. Oop. It's literally sealed in this bag with a little barcoded,
COA kind of thing.
so you can't like fake open it or something. It's kind of cool.
It's cool.
I don't know, maybe we'll just surprise one of you and you'll receive this. You have a 1 in 4 chance
Limited.
if you're a winner of receiving this.
Extra winnings.
I think that's the best way to do it, eh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, the stuff is really nice. It's all milled. Nice stainless milled putters and some eye-catching head covers, I would say. Mikey?
Yeah, nice and
Very
bright.
eye-catching. Yeah, I actually like the little mallet shape.
Yeah, the blades. I mean, this is obviously a classic blade shape. I mean, there's
That's
a lot
your
of putters
speed
like
right there,
that,
right?
But
Yeah.
this is, it's clean. It looks really cool.
The stuff looks good, yeah. Yeah, very, I don't, do you have sight lines over there? I got
a sight line, yeah.
Okay, so just like a simple sight line at the back.
Yep.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, it will be North America, I believe, guys. It might be North America and UK. I probably should have mentioned that, but.
Someone said all nice and entered, but gotta say I'm not making a TikTok just for an extra entry. TikTok is a dangerous game.
You do not have to make, there's enough entries on there with the non-TikTok accounts. Go for it. They're all right-handed, unfortunately, Peter. We do not have any lefties. But you know what? You could putt right-handed. Or
Good.
Your best right-handed friend would be awfully appreciative as you give them a fancy putter. So anyways, that is the giveaway. As I said, I'll mention it again at the end in case people tune in late, but we have 4 putters to give away, 4 head covers to give away, and 1 winner. Hopefully this wasn't accounted for already, but we're going to give this to one of the winners.
Love
the
it.
completely sealed.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
If it is, something else.
If someone else is, if I'm speaking at a turn, then you'll find out. Yeah. Scott Yeaman, there is not a center shafted option. Obviously, Swag knows that no one wants that.
Give up.
Does he have a center shafted
He's
putter?
mince with a putter.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Poor guy. Poor guy. Okay. Well, what have we been up to today so far?
We do.
We did Mikey's bag.
Apparently many of you care.
I care. Yeah.
We did that bracket showdown.
We did a popular request. There was an Autoflex in a Cobra head and in a Titleist head. We whaled away. I was sweating my ass off by the end of it, and so it was fun.
Yep, little Axiom action.
We did the Axiom. What did we
Really
do with
good.
that? Oh, I'm
Really,
taking
really
pictures
good.
of it. Axiom has finally arrived.
Yeah,
So
impressive.
you'll see an Axiom review this week. Those are the 3.
Yeah.
And then obviously we
little
are live.
live.
We're live for your question enjoyment. So yeah, please feel free now that the contest is started. As I said, it's in the description below. Click on that. It's really quick and easy to enter. And let's take some questions. Let's take some questions. Whatever you want. I saw a few people asking if Callaway is going to make a mini driver. Did they make a mini driver?
They used to.
Was it like an X-Hot or something?
No, I think it was like a big Bertha one, probably in like 2015 or 16.
Oh, so it's been a while.
But I don't know. I haven't seen one in a while. I think even Phil Mickelson had a mini driver last year, like a TaylorMade mini driver.
He had the original.
So I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, you're right. The last time they made one was a Big Bertha.
1.5, I would call it.
1.5.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I'll tell you. Caddy for old Mr. Ian Fraser last week.
You did?
He hit the mini driver.
Yeah, he said he was hitting it great.
Um,
The mini driver is legit this year. I actually think it's quite. I was mentioning to a couple guys in my club. I'm like, you might try it.
Yeah, I had a guy, and all he wanted to do was hit a 3-wood 200 yards, an older gentleman.
Okay.
And he couldn't hit it 200 yards.
Right.
And we tried the 11.5, bumped up a little bit, and it was great. It
Off
was
the tee?
A little off the tee,
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
It was great.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really, really good.
I think it's good for someone who, what Ian was saying too, like if you're not hitting your driver great, you're not really hitting your 3-wood great, time to like rethink the spot in the bag.
It is it found every fairway Ian looked at when he hit it. It was really impressive.
Yeah,
Nice flight to it. It's not like it came out low and like kind of just rolled out.
It's really fast.
It's quick.
I found it wasn't that far below my driver in ball speed. It was whatever, 4 or 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Which who cares on the course?
Yeah.
4 miles an hour. Like that doesn't matter. Yeah, the mini driver is something else this year, that's for sure. Okay. Let's get into some questions. Yeah.
Happy
J
Monday.
Day. J Day 1. Good to see. We were happy to see that too.
Yeah, impressive. Good win before the PGA, which is this week.
Love to see him contend, yeah. He would be in the PGA
Yeah,
if he hadn't have won? Okay.
Past champ, yeah, where he went.
But still good to come in with winning form.
Whistling Straits, he won.
Right, that was a great tournament. Yeah,
Good tournament.
Jordan Spieth and him were going at it. Yeah, you were saying before he's a non-contracted bag right now, which is kind of cool. So he's got like ping driver,
Couple old
TaylorMade woods,
fairway woods.
TaylorMade irons,
Yep. Some
with the
Bokies
wedges, bokies, and then he's got a
putter,
spider.
Bridgestone ball.
Very
Brand agnostic.
eclectic bag, isn't it?
I like it. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. You were saying you wonder if he's going to sign with anyone. I have a feeling he might not.
No, I don't think so.
Because Nike would pay him a decent amount of money for the clothes.
Nike pays
Does he
him.
really need a club sponsor? You know,
I don't think
and
so.
they're not going to give him a huge contract because they're all loaded right now.
He
TaylorMade
works-
doesn't have more money to give out.
He works with David Woods down in Palm
Yes.
Springs, and I mean, he posts videos of him all the time. His game looks obviously
Yeah, he's striping
amazing. But I think he's got his equipment exactly where he wants it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
No reason to change.
yeah. Even if he went back to TaylorMade, I think he obviously likes the paying driver. It's a big deal. So if he's hitting it well, I'm kind of surprised he didn't get a G430 in the bag though.
I know.
I just don't think there's any. I'm not saying G430 is like light years better than 425, but I can't see there being any downside to switching. And I think
Yeah.
it sounds a little better, but I guess he's found the pocket with it. So why mess with it?
Someone was asking, any updates on the new polos?
I'm going to photograph them when we are done live. Yeah, you know what? I'll show you.
Grab some.
Now just know they're not on the store yet. They will be this week.
He's rocking a 430 LST 9 degree
Oh, so I'm an idiot? I thought he was using a...
on our IG.
I guess I'm a dummy then.
That's all right. I think he did have an older driver.
He had a 425
maybe
before,
a few
no?
months ago. I don't know, something like that.
All right. So get the juices flowing. They will be on the store this week. And you guys get to see them first. Just the need.
Shall we grab a towel?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Thanks, buddy. Whoa. Well, this turned out good. It's my first time I'm laying eyes on them. Smashing. So this is black. There's also, was there gray and blue, right? Gray and navy as well in the polos. That towel's sick.
The towel is clean.
Tour caddy towel, as they call it. Like, oh, I love that. The stripes too. Oh,
Stripes.
make sure you don't unfold. Oh, okay.
Well,
I gotta get that back in the plastic.
Look at that. That's
Mikey's
nice.
gonna refold. That's really nice.
We will refold this.
Mikey will make
for
it
you.
look like it just came out of the plastic. Or if you
Or
receive
destroy
a
it.
towel and you purchase it and it looks like it's been folded by 2 apes, you'll know that was the towel.
We'll sign it for you.
And hoodies coming soon as
I
well.
like that gray.
That turned out good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Little weathered action.
Little thicker than last time.
A little
right?
bit. Yeah. They were a little on the thin side.
Yeah.
Still cool though, like good for the summer. So yeah, those are coming your way. I'm literally gonna bust out the mannequin. He's been back there for 2 years
One
collecting
arm.
dust. No, I took the arms clean off. It's just the
okay.
just the trunk. Yeah, those will be on the store this week, guys. So towels, shirts, hoodies, and more head covers are coming very soon.
Yeah.
If you are looking for head cover, also there'll be hybrid and fairway head covers as well. So all coming soon. Dave, did you 1 week someone said that they thought the Players was a better major than the PGA, and Ian went off for like 15 minutes about it. So it's been a running joke since. But Dave knows. No, PGA. I listen. I like the PGA. I really do. I get like, is it my favorite major of the 4? No, I do like the other. I like the other 3 more, but it's still a major. It's still exciting.
Can't remember what year it was. Might have been 18. Yeah, 2018, where Tiger made a bit of a run. Koepka won that year.
That's right. Where was that?
Bellerive or something like
Oh
that.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Bellerive.
butcher the name, but
Something with a B.
yeah, I don't know. I like PGA. It's okay. I'll be there tomorrow.
Mikey's going tomorrow. If you're going to PGA, you may see Mikey.
Yeah, I'll be in and out real quick.
Practice. Are you going to follow anyone in particular?
I don't know. I might hang out at the range for a little bit.
Nice. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah. See everybody
Yeah.
striking it. Stuart wants to know what kind of bags we use. Mikey and I both have a vessel bag. I mean, most of the staff here has a vessel bag.
Yeah. Yeah. We sold vessel bags. I think we were talking about 2 years ago.
It's been a couple years. Yeah.
Yeah. Good quality.
Yeah, really good quality. We were trying to do something different this year. It just hasn't really worked out so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, the vessel bags are awfully nice.
Yeah.
Hard to go wrong.
Yeah.
All right. If you have a question, just let me know. I will I'll put it up.
OPQRST. This guy. Milled face or insert face putters. Which one should amateurs choose and why?
That's a good question.
I would get fit for a putter.
Yeah. Ideally.
I like a full milled putter. I have a milled insert in my putter.
We did Mikey's What's in the Bag. I actually totally forgot to ask you. It looked like it was just etched into the face.
Yeah,
You're
it's
telling me
just-
it's a piece?
No, it's milled
Oh,
into
it is.
the
Okay,
into
okay.
the face. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of clever.
Yeah, it's cool.
So it's not a separate piece of
exactly,
metal. Yeah,
exactly. So it all feels one similar, all built in, no extra pieces.
But that's, yeah, so if your field preference is that, you can, and that's Bettinardi that does that?
Yeah.
Do they have putters that aren't custom that do that? Or is that
Yep,
okay.
they do. They do.
I'm trying to think who else would have, I mean, fully milled face technology is pretty rare. Most
Yeah,
places.
even roll, I mean, has some tech
true.
in there.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Yeah, you need to be fit. It's not really, face insert isn't good for one player or the other. You get guys on tour that use Spiders, Odysseys.
Totally.
You get guys that use Scotty Camerons. Whatever works. And a lot of people said they've been eyeing up a swag putter. Yeah, enter the contest. Enter below.
Kyle H, no iron head covers, eh? Not this year.
Not ever.
Not the,
Yip Chip says, do we carry triple XLs? We're doing double for sure. I know I ordered doubles.
That level wear stuff fits quite big though.
Yeah, like this sweater. What is this? This is a medium. I mean, that's not a small sweater.
No.
To me, that medium looks.
There's some room.
That
Those
looks more like a large.
The polos are quite loose.
So I would say, yeah, we do offer double X in pretty much everything. So I hope it would be adequate. They're not Euro fit, I'll say that. Level wears, the polos, they fit, I would say fairly North American fit, and the hoodies the same way. So worth a shot. Dave wants to know if Mikey will sign them for an additional cost.
Free for you,
For
Dave.
you, Dave, anything. I'll have the entire build shop sign it for
I'm
you.
still learning cursive, but we'll figure it out.
M.
Yeah.
M. Just a giant M. All right.
Someone was asking right under Dave, Larry, would you recommend having all your wedges set to 9 iron length or keeping them kind of, rather than quarter them, which we do here, that's how all our standard builds are, would you keep them all the same length?
Not a terrible idea, is it? So
I mean, it's
pitching wedge.
very similar to that, single length stuff.
Right.
I don't love it.
But I can see why people, I guess,
Definitely.
if you have back problems especially,
Yeah.
if you're leaning over like a 35 or whatever a blob wedge is,
Yeah.
it gets a little hard on the back.
Definitely. I mean, if you're hitting, your 56 or sorry, your 60s or 58s, whatever you use, full.
It would be better. Or if you're leaving them
yeah.
way short too, like a little extra speed
length
on it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Not a big fan of single length all the way through the irons,
No,
but
me neither.
in the shorter stuff, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Nope.
All right.
Me do.
Me do.
Do you know when Titus will present their new iron lineup? Greetings from Germany.
Hello from Germany. Fall.
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah, probably.
Right? Fall 2023 or latest probably January 2024.
Yeah, like maybe PGA show release.
Yeah, like we'll see them probably later this year, and then you guys will see them Q4 or Q1, as the business-minded person would say. You'll circle back and touch base about it. All right. Stu wants to know, Mikey, how do you work out length and lie for a player? Is it basically trial and error?
It is not trial and error. With the help of foresight, we can obviously see where strike is, and we have different lengths of iron shafts in our demo matrix that we can try and see how that strike has changed.
Yep.
We do have access to loft and lies. We can bend our demos upright, flat, whatever we need to get that dialed in and see how it works in the bay, obviously with the help of technology, and we can dial you in spot on.
I like it.
No trial and error here.
I mean, unless someone comes in at like 6, 7, you're like, okay, well, obviously you're not doing standard.
There have been times where I've said to my own clients, like, I'm going to go a little unorthodox here, and from your 8 iron to your sand wedge, it's all going to be 3 degrees upright, but the rest of the iron sets, whatever.
Yeah.
We have tried things like that. They are local. They can come back in if we can,
That's true.
we can adjust. But it, generally, when you tinker that much, it does help. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Swag putter giveaway is only, I think,
I think it's North America, guys.
I think it's Canada and U.S.
Yeah, I think it's Canada and U.S. Our apologies, but usually we do worldwide, but for certain things, again, we want you to come in and have it bent and adjusted for you, so you kind of need to
People are hating on the TikTok.
Listen, you don't have to. I wouldn't join TikTok either. But listen, if you already have TikTok, then you'll get an extra entry.
Open TikTok at 10 p.m. and get off TikTok at 2:45. Time does not exist.
At never p.m.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, I'm glad I've never. Honestly, I've looked at it like 2 times in my life. It does not appeal to me.
Kevin S is saying top picks for the PGA. Who's your winner?
Good question. What's my winner?
Spieth's out.
Yeah, I saw that. He's back.
I think he's out. I mean, he was.
No, he was out for last week.
He was out last week, so I would imagine he's out this week.
Well, I mean, Scheffler played well this week. He's kind of trending. I know you could pick John Rahm. I just think maybe he's got a little bit of fatigue from he played a lot of golf already. I would say I feel like Scotty's a decent pick.
Yeah, I'd go Scheffler.
I think if you're going to pick a guy who performs really well in majors, ball striking excellent, a lot of distance, his putter is wild, his short game's wild. So, yeah, I would say he's probably a good pick. Dark horse, even though he just won, Jason Day. I would love to see Jason Day win.
Yeah, my dark horse is Ricky.
That's a good pick too. I would love to see Ricky
back inside top 50.
Just something. I'd like to see him even just contend.
Yeah.
But he's trending. Him and J Day are trending, so it would be a little blast from the past. The not too distant past, that is. Okay.
What else?
Will we give LA putters a chance? Good question.
I think so. I had a conversation with them. I'd like to bring some in. I think video on it would be cool. I think
they're unusual, aren't they?
They're different. They're definitely different. Their marketing on it, it's obviously a little brash when they're talking about player 1 and player 2 with the name Scott E.
Is that the one where it's like the old Apple commercial or whatever?
Yeah, I'm a Mac and I'm a PC.
How are you gonna redo that commercial? It's been redone like 800 times.
Yeah. No, I think they look great. I mean, milled out of carbon, and
it's kind of a cool.
You get
the tech is kind of cool, right?
Really good putter shaft with the putter head. So I'd love to bring them in for demo, anyways, and give them a try.
We got to test the ball too.
Yes.
You know they physically put the word "ball" on the ball.
Oh, did they?
It says LA Golf Ball.
That's so good.
Not to be confused with LA, like it's on a ball. Anyway. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. We got I remember taking a sleeve of balls at the show, but they're like, this probably isn't the final one.
Right,
so we do have that, but I don't think it's the same one, so we didn't test it.
Right, okay.
We'll have to get the new ones.
Compare that to the PXG ball.
Yeah, PXG ball is legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing with the PXG ball is it's a lot more reasonably priced.
Is it?
LA is going to be like $70 or something, 60 or $70.
Stout.
So they're going to, I mean, what are they hoping for? To be better than Pro V? That's what you'd have to do, I guess.
Yeah.
Some people mentioning that I guess DJ will be in the field.
Yeah, that's right.
Never thought about that. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I would not put money on someone.
Is Phil playing this week? Because he didn't play last year.
Dude, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what these guys are up to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, if DJ, I used to love watching DJ on the PGA Tour, so it'd be great if he contended. I don't have any negativity towards the guy. I don't know. I just don't think that him winning this week on Live is going to be a strong indicator that he's going to win the PGA Championship. I just don't see it. I mean, obviously Brooks contended at the Masters, but you could also argue that Brooks was a complete non-factor on Sunday. So
Yeah.
we will see. I wouldn't mind it though. I think DJ is probably one of the, he's fun to watch. I also like that he doesn't take any time. He's slow as hell on the green.
Yeah.
But he's fast everywhere else. He just kind of steps up and hits it, which I think is actually quite a good way to play golf. David says, have you hit the new Ping crossover? I have. Have you tried it? You're not really I'm not a driving iron person either, but
I've looked down at it a couple times. Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
Good. Yeah.
Adjustable neck is kind of cool.
A lot of adjustability on that neck.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we hit it in Arizona at Ping.
Right.
I thought it was great. So I'm not a driving iron person. I just, out of 100 shots I hit with the driving iron, I'm going to be better off with a hybrid or a 5-wood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just find if I miss a driving iron, that the result is so disastrous. Although that being said, I played 2 rounds on the weekend with the Cobra one, the King Tech. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I did need to punch out on one hole, and I did top it. So that has scarred me slightly, but I've hit a few nice tee shots with it since, so I'm like, okay, I can get used to this.
When we were in Arizona, Berkshire had was it 10.5 degree driving iron?
Or 11, something absurd. Yeah, and he was like
I would
180.
not get that off the ground.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I can barely get the 20 degree off the ground. He was like 185 miles an hour ball speed with that thing, and hit it like on a string. It was wild. Yeah, Cobra's driving iron is very, very good. It looks a lot like their blades. It's just obviously hollow. Like it's really quite nice. And they put that nip-on shaft, that ghost shaft in there.
Nice.
That thing is really cool.
Yeah.
Too expensive, but it is cool.
Jacob Green is asking, kind of pretty far way down. Hello, gents. Is upgrading to a premium shaft in a T200 utility worth it? Any serious gains with GD or Ventus, or should I consider 7-wood? Jacob, I'd go get fit and go test. I play a T200 with a Graphite Design DI. I play it like a 4-iron, so I really like it.
I guess the question is, what does Titleist offer as standard? Let me look quickly.
I think it's hazardous. I think it's hazardous. I mean, I think getting fit and seeing the difference between stock versus custom, what are you looking to get out of it? That's your first thing.
The reality is, I guess, like a stock shaft could certainly fit you.
Totally.
But it also could not.
Correct.
So that's I mean, it is a trial thing. You need to give it a shot.
Yeah, you need to test and see.
I think you're right about that hazardous. Let me just pull this up.
T200 is a really good driving iron, popular for us.
You guys do pretty well with that?
Yeah.
So does the U505 get lost then in the shuffle a bit? Or do you still fit a lot of those too?
Yeah, I haven't seen a U505
really?
in forever. Yeah.
Because I thought this was more of the afterthought, the T200 thing.
No.
The U505 was like...
Yeah.
Okay, so
it is stock.
Okay,
hazardous.
So it's RDX Smoke Black, which in fairness is it's
good shaft.
It's not a made for shaft. It's a proper shaft.
80 and 90 grams.
So it's a good option, but yeah, it's not. They're basically saying that their graphite designs they're recommended, but it's probably a $200 upcharge, something like
probably something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to try it out. I think that's the answer. Not that you guys don't know that already, but that RDX might fit you well, or it might be no good for you. I would say if you can't decide between a utility and a 7-wood, you definitely should go for a fitting, because those clubs they couldn't be more different. Different. Your fitter can tell you which one suits you. If you're a high ball hitter, you're not going to want a 7-wood, that's for sure. Right. That's kind of an interesting question from iGolf. Is there a way to fit a driver to help you swing more from in to out? That's a really good question. So how would you set up a driver to help someone who's across the ball a bit, a little over the top? Heavier
Yeah,
shaft?
heavier. I'd play with weight for sure.
Heavy head and shaft if you can?
Yeah. Obviously we all know that a ping driver head is a little bit heavier than most. So sometimes, I've got guys where they're slower, so if you went a little lighter with the heavier head weight, they start to feel where it is, and it can try to sneak it inside. But obviously, there's no magic answer for that. It is more of a swing thing, a little bit of a lesson. But I'd go heavier first.
Heavier first, and then I guess if you go with an internally weighted draw driver, potentially work with the face. I mean, you could encourage them to start to. Yeah. I guess the face kind of helps you. Yeah. You set the face a little closed into impact, you're likely gonna. I mean, I know if I get shot at the top, I'm definitely not coming across it.
Right.
There's no chance in hell. Like, it just can't physically. I couldn't hit a fade if I tried. That's a good question, though. Very good question. That's another good question. Do either of us, Mikey, have strong feelings about spikeless golf shoes? I'm wearing spikeless golf shoes. Well, these are, what would you call these? These have spikes.
This is considered a spikeless
But they
golf
do not,
shoe,
because they're not removable spikes.
Yeah.
I would say I haven't worn spiked shoes in a few years.
Yeah.
I've got a pair of Pumas that I really like that are spikeless. I wore those pretty much all last year. The G4 shoes, all of them I have now are technically spikeless shoes, especially like that, what's the one that's like the running shoe style? Yeah, MG4?
MG4 Plus or
I've
something
never
like that.
walked in a more comfortable shoe in my life.
Yeah, it's
now,
good.
There's not a ton of traction on those, to be fair.
No.
But, I mean, I walk all my golf. If I play 4 rounds a week and I'm walking, if I'm walking in stiff, hard spikes, I'm not going to be happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't worn a spike shoe in forever. I wear the kind of the sneaker style of the G4. I wear the Gallivanter as well when I play, and I haven't noticed the difference. No.
Yeah, I can't say I feel like I'm slipping all over the place. Now, if I played golf for my livelihood and it was a wet day, I'd probably wear spikes. But yeah, I think spikeless shoes have come a long way. They really have.
Did you ever wear metal spikes back in the day? No.
I don't think I played golf when metal spikes were still.
Yeah.
When I got into golf, I was in high school, and I don't remember them even selling metal spikes.
Right. Yeah. I've never worn a pair of metal spikes.
Can't imagine how uncomfortable that would be relative to what you wear now.
No kidding.
Can you imagine? You walk on the cart path. You'd just be like you'd slip and eat shit half the time.
Tile in the men's locker room. Gonzo.
Oh, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Dead. Yeah. Good question. Yeah, I would say if you haven't tried spikeless before and you walk the golf course, it's a hell of a lot easier on your feet. That's a good question from Gino. Mikey, what is your favorite piece of gear currently? Favorite piece of gear?
Probably putter for me.
Putter's your favorite. And we're not going to spoil what it is, even though we kind of talked about it earlier. But if you watch Mikey's What's in the Bag this week, you will find out what his fancy putter is. And I would agree that would be a favorite. What is my favorite right now? Probably my driver. I like my driver this year.
Which one?
I only have one. Well, that's not true. I only have played with one. I just played with the TSR2.
Yeah, so good.
And Titleist, kindly enough, is going to send me a TSR3, same as the one we use in the bracket, same loft and everything. Because I hit that well also. But yeah, I've driven it actually pretty well this year. The last couple of years, I can't say on the course I drive it all that well. But I've actually been hitting it a little longer and a little bit straighter than in the past. So yeah, TSR2 with a 9 degree and a TR Ventus Blue 6X.
Nice. It's a good combo.
It's been good. Yeah, it's been good.
The money combo.
It has been very good. To you, Mikey, if you see something you like.
James Carroll, question to a fellow Mura lover. Own some 501s, good iron. Changed to T100S, but had a fit for the Adele SMS Pros. Before committing, I want to try KM700s. But would the PXG 0317 CB be a good alternative? It's a good iron. It's a very, very good iron. Yeah, I mean, if you're in that realm of irons, I don't see why 0317's out of question whatsoever. KM700 is a great iron. Didn't work for me 100%.
We had those, yeah. It wasn't your thing.
It wasn't my thing. I love my 501s. I'm just hard to get away from those. I had T100S's too, and I really like those.
These are all, I mean, everything James has mentioned, they're all really good irons.
Really good.
I mean, I would say, honestly, those PXG irons are really, really, really nice. Really nice.
You hit them nicely. I mean, Fraz stripes them.
He's hitting them good too. Them. I just think, especially, I don't know, have you noticed, I was saying this to somebody the other day, they're kind of like, PXG, obviously, some people dismiss it quickly, they just don't like the brand. I'm like, okay, well, that's up to you. Have you noticed their new commercials are entirely different?
No, I haven't seen them.
Bob's doing the voice, but it's like, it's very calm. It's
Really?
kind of like, basically like the enjoyment of the game.
Interesting.
And it's totally different. And I've been saying since we went to PXG that I think if they mixed up their marketing just a bit, that people would really start playing it in large numbers because the stuff is extremely good.
Yeah.
Honestly, the company, it's a very good company. The people they're very smart, having met them. They're all also really nice people.
Yeah.
I think people have this weird perception of PXG, like they should hate it. There's no reason to. And now I think if their ads get a little less, Bob screaming at you kind of thing, I have a feeling people will be like, oh, so these are extremely nice clubs. They're not expensive either. They're actually pretty competitive.
Reasonable, yeah.
So yeah, I'm curious. I'd be happy to see more people playing them. I think their stuff is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they deserve to be in the mix, that's for sure. I mean, you still need to go get fit, but those irons are nice. I got to get new grips on them. That's the one thing I'll say. Their grips are a little, I don't like their standard grip.
That lamp.
There's absolutely no, there's no traction on it, but
It's good iron though, very good.
Irons, good irons. All right. The Magic Moose wants to know if you think that graphite iron shafts have come far enough to be as consistent as steel.
Do you guys think that Graphite Jets have come off?
Yes.
Yes.
We do.
Stay tuned.
And you will see that in the Axiom video.
I mean, honestly, though, graphite over the last, 10 years, 5 years, whatever, has improved so much.
Yeah, especially in irons. There's nice stuff now that's...
So many players that can use graphite now. It's not just, grandma and grandpa that were swinging graphite, stock graphite. It's now...
It's a different animal
It's
now.
a player's, it's in the player's category, which is cool.
that Axiom is 100 and almost 30 grams. It's 1.8 torque. It's not floppy, that's for sure.
No. Brandon Trotter, thanks guys for the driver shaft suggestion to the Modus 120X players. Put the DM on a TB.
Oh, in an Aerojet as well.
TX.
Two of Mikey's favorites.
Heavier headweight, smooth autopilot to swing.
Great to
Autopilot,
hear.
that's how it should be.
Great to hear.
TB.
TB, baby.
So good.
Too bad it was TCB is my all-time favorite model name.
TCB.
Taking care of business.
What a tune.
I know it doesn't actually stand for that, but I like to think
Do you have to pay for that song? Play it.
Taking care of business. You should. Get the license for it. Okay. Speaking of grips, I don't want to spoil Mikey's video. I'll tell you what grips I play, though. I play MCC +4 standard, which I like.
Nice. Yeah, I just play multi-compound.
Yeah, that's not really the most interesting part of the video, is it? True enough. True enough. Some people have asked us, I've had this question a bit, is it worth upgrading from LTD X to Aerojet? I'll go first. And I mean this as a compliment to Cobra. I don't think so. Because I really think that LTD X is one of the best drivers that anyone's ever made.
Yeah.
I haven't hit enough Aerojet with it side by side to tell you if Aerojet is a substantial improvement. I just think if you own an LTDX, I don't think that it's going to be a huge departure. The head design is fairly similar. I know they've done some new stuff. I don't want to knock what they've done. I think it's a great driver, and it probably is incrementally better. But if you were going to, I would wait one more year. If it were me, I wouldn't do it.
I think if you're, if you're an M5 person, getting fit, then Aerojet's worth it. But LTDX to Aerojet is not.
No, if you had a speed zone, if you had a rad speed, I would definitely get a new one. I think the new ones are better. But LTDX, when we were out in Arizona, that thing was just as good as anything. And
Number one driver for us last year.
I mean, it's wild, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy for a company like that that's trying to get market share to go into your shop and be the number one. It's nuts.
We were, I was up at the Pulpit on Friday. Pulpit facility is now operational. Patty's up there.
Bookings available?
Rocking it. Yeah, bookings
Good.
available.
Not fully booked yet, but
get booked in there.
Good.
We were chatting to a customer, and he was like, he got fit into a Cobra Aerojet. And he's like, I would have never thought of Cobra, 2 years ago. I was like, to be honest with you, 5 years ago, I would, Cobra wasn't in the same conversation with the top three. Now it's...
you wouldn't even, until F9 came on and was actually a legit, contender, I don't think you guys would have carried them.
No.
In the woods.
No.
Yeah.
So, very, very good.
Yeah, stuff is great. And you'll see in this week's video that I had a little resurgence with that Aerojet in the Bash Fest that Mikey and I did today.
Brian Williams gifted 5 Tour Experience Golf Club
Memberships?
Champion brand memberships.
Thank you, Michael. To 5 lucky individuals. I didn't even know.
Very nice.
Well, the 5 of you, enjoy. Andrews wants to know if you have inside information about Ian's what's in the bag. Has it changed since last week's post? Probably.
I know Ian is away right now. He will be playing golf this week. I'm sure by the time he's back, he has a long flight home. Between putting the kids to sleep, he will have a notepad and paper, and he will have a whole new bag written out. I guarantee it.
I wouldn't doubt it. He's going to play, that much golf. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Let's keep on the same vein because we were talking about older drivers. Do you think it's time to upgrade from a 2017 M1? That is a very good driver, but yeah, I want to say that's 6 years now. That's 6 and a bit years.
Yeah, you'll find a.
You'll see a difference. You'll find a difference.
Totally.
Forgiveness-wise, you'll definitely find a difference. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, Steve says he is a higher handicap. He's been fitted into a G430 LST. I'm assuming you mean spin is lower than the max. Do we recommend going with LST versus max? I mean, I think if you've been fitted for it, Steve, it sounds like that is the way to go. I would assume your fitter probably had you in the max at one point and it probably spun too high. So he's trying to get you some more distance. Yeah. I also don't think the LST versus the max in terms of like MOI and stuff, it's not going to be that different.
Yeah.
It's not like the LST is like an unstable head. So yeah, Steve, I would say your fitter probably, factors all these things in for you. You probably needed some lower spin, and hence the choice. I will say a guy I play with, really good player, fast swing as well. He ended up in the max.
Yeah,
it was better for him.
Yeah.
So if you've tried both, though, I would trust your fitter.
Brody, or right at the bottom, is going, what goes into a decision like that for him? Pen and paper. What is his process wanting to change things around? We can't tap into his brain.
The mind works the way it works.
Yeah, and because we can.
Because we can. Yeah, why not? Who cares? It's enjoyable.
A lot of people are asking about these Titleist irons like they know something that we don't know.
I just think everyone knows the product cycle dates.
Yeah, when's US Open? Ended mid-June. Yeah, next month.
It's always Father's Day, right?
So you'll probably see photos around. They always do it around US Open.
You think those guys will be playing them?
They do like some seeding where some guys will try some stuff, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's either that or the Travelers, which I think is after this week.
I mean, it's going to be a hard act to follow. Let's say the T series from that release last time is it's got to be the best iron release I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, the first set of T100s were good.
Yeah, they were good.
But this line
These
of
ones are
T100, T200, be tough to beat.
Yeah, I'm hoping they. I don't know. I don't even know what I want from it, to be honest. I'm not sure what they're going to change.
Me neither. I'm excited to see it.
I mean, as long as they keep them looking good and flying more or less the same, can't really go wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
You need to come out to Calgary with Ian so I can get fit. Well,
you need to come to Toronto so you can be fit by
exactly.
Mike. You can just book yourself an appointment.
Yeah, that's easier. It's summertime here.
Do you want to come to Toronto and get a Aerojet with a DM on a TB in it?
Yeah. I'll just ship it to you.
Yeah. This is your virtual fit right now.
Yeah.
Do you have 2 arms and 2 legs and like golf? DM on a TV. The Magic Moose wants to know, Mikey, what are extra wraps on a golf grip? What does it actually mean, and what does it do? Good question.
It obviously builds up the size of the grip. So if you want standard with 3 wraps on the bottom hand, it can build it up just for feel. Obviously, how your fingers kind of wrap around the golf shaft.
We're literally just talking about tape, yeah?
Yeah, literally just tape.
Sticky,
now,
one-sided tape.
For the longest time, people have thought, oh, do 3 wraps of tape on a standard grip, that will make it mid-size. That does not make it mid-size.
Isn't it like 5 or 6?
It's like 8.
Oh, it's 8?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Get some digital calipers out, and it takes a while. So
don't do that.
Be nice to your club builders and just order mid-size grips.
You know what I like? I like 7 wraps.
I've got a
8's
customer,
too much.
and Dave, I hope you're watching. He is a mid-size with 10 wraps of tape. And I thought Anthony in the build shop wanted to do himself in.
I don't blame him.
Because he had to do a whole set, 13 clubs, with 10 wraps of tape.
130 wraps of tape.
That's a lot of clubs.
Switch to mid-size.
Yeah, switch to mid-size or jumbo or whatever.
Just start doing a blind test for people. If you can tell the difference between 7 wraps and mid-size, you get a free regripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cole, member for 28 months, gold.
Oh.
Sorry if it was asked already, but can we order anything custom with you guys for PXG, specifically irons? It sounded like you guys were close to having them in the demo matrix.
Yeah, what's going on with that? TBD? Not done yet?
Yeah, not done yet, but
Okay.
it was honestly soon to be very done. I just need
Okay.
to get my thumb out of places where the sun doesn't shine and get it figured
do
out.
it? Okay.
But yes, hopefully we can have those heads even on the online store, and you can order them up head only.
nice.
If you want to do Axiom shafts or whatever, we can do that.
We will custom build for you.
Very soon, very soon.
But will find its way in the Matrix, you think,
yeah,
for testing?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I think you saw a lot of CB, those
I agree.
0317 CBs.
I agree.
I will say also the Gen 6s, we got a set obviously, and at the time the CB wasn't out. Otherwise I'm sure they would have fit me for that.
Yeah.
But I think, one day I had my clubs at the club, as I leave them there a lot, and I kind of forgot, but I wanted to go to meet a buddy at a driving range that's away from my house. So I didn't have any other irons. I'm like, I'm just gonna take this Gen 6. Honestly, they're so easy to hit. And like I was hitting my 7-iron, I was telling you, like 30 feet higher than my own 7-iron.
Crazy.
I kind of looked at them like, I don't know, maybe I should just play
I know.
game improvement irons.
Should just play a set of shovels.
There is like a simplicity to it though, eh? Like it's not
100%.
It's just not complicated. You just make a decent strike and it flies fine. All right, let's take a few more. We'll do a few more minutes, guys, and then we're gonna head out. I'm gonna photograph all of the fine apparel that has arrived.
Luke Bogart, welcome to Bronze. Welcome to Bronze.
Hello, Luke. Welcome.
What is?
Which one do you take?
I would say, what is the most hook-proof driver
Okay, that's a
you've
good
tested
question.
so far?
Good question.
Hook-proof driver I've tested so far.
What do you think? You have a variety of options.
Yeah, I mean,
what are your contenders? So G430,
G430,
probably LST with
Yep.
the toe weight and set
Yep.
on 3 degrees flat.
Yep.
That's one. The PXG driver with the toe weight set on 3 degrees flat. It's fairly fade biased, let's call it.
Yeah, I think Aerojet LS.
With the
12
12
gram in the toe.
I think
Very
it's fade biased with the 12 in the heel.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, LS is very
it's-
fade bias.
yeah, he keeps it left
Yeah, those would
or
probably
right.
be the top.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The top for me. Yeah, I mean, you can make a TSR3 become very fade biased as well, but yeah, I would say LS, Aerojet LS for me is
extremely. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But now an Aerojet LS in -1 draw with the 12 gram in the heel and a TB
It's a draw
works
machine.
like a charm.
You want to hit high draws all day? Okay.
Any thoughts on the Proto Concept CO3TC irons? They are in for review.
Which one of those?
Brand new.
Are they at $8 million again, or are they?
Yeah, probably, but they look
They're
wicked.
cool?
There's a box at Mississauga,
Mississauga.
with a set of them for you guys to test. I think they have Modus 120Xs in them. So yeah, they look great.
Oh, you have a full set?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they look really good.
Lovely. Okay, we are taking 2 more questions. Mikey, you pick one. I'll pick one. Go back up a bit. A couple people asked about Axiom. We reviewed it today. You will see it this week. Finally.
Eric, what are the new simple wedges on the market? I've gamed
that
my
one.
Cleveland 588 RTX since 2013, and all the new wedges have maneuverable sole grinds. I just want simple old school wedges. I mean, a Vokey, you could go, 10S is stock
a wedge
as stock
grind?
as you get, or
Yeah.
an M grind is it's got a little difference to it, but I mean,
Sure.
if you could go 5008F, 5610S, and a 6010S, that's as stock
Those are
salary
just-
as you get.
they are wedges,
Yeah. Same with RTX 6 has that. Ping Glide has their standard sole stuff. So if you're not looking for anything crazy and you want to try to match your old 588s as best as you can, yeah, I think you'll see the kind of trend across all the wedges is 10 degrees of bounce is kind of your
It's middle of
stock,
the road.
and generally an SS or an S grind or whatever that's kind of called.
I have to get a new 60. Like, I'm going to refresh my wedges anyway. I'm probably going to get the same 50 in sand wedge, but I've found that the 10 in the bunkers, for whatever reason at Cedar Brae, like the sand is firmer than I remember it being. I don't know if I just have a terrible memory, but like I'm bouncing way
Really?
too much.
Interesting, yeah.
I kind of want like honestly, I might even try like a 6, maybe 8 at the highest, but yeah, like I don't seem to be able to get the the wedge into the ground, like into the sand.
Into the
enough.
sand, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking at my my divot after the ball comes out. It's super shallow.
Right, so just gliding across the sand.
I think so, yeah. And it's tough, when you're short, like trying to get some elevation on it. You hit that one where you kind of like bounce into it and it just kind of like squirts out low and rolls. I've been hitting that way too much. Now my technique probably needs some work too, but I kind of feel like if I had a little, like 10's quite a bit of bounce.
So you have a 60-10S right now?
I do, yeah, or D or something, I can't remember. But
So it's 60-12D?
no, then it's not a D then. You can tell when someone actually knows what they're talking about. Yeah, it must be an S, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been sucking out of the bunkers, so I think I might go. I hit a couple before you came in, just because we were thinking of maybe doing wedges today, but then Axiom was here, so obviously was a better video to do.
I think 6008M, or even 6004L. I mean, 4 is not a lot.
You know what I was thinking? I looked at the specs. There's a 58.4.
Bend it a bit.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
I think that would be pretty cool. No,
That'd be a good idea.
it's a T.
T-grind.
Would that
Very
be
nice.
small sole, right?
Yeah, it's got a couple different bevels on the leading edge.
I think I
which
might
is
try
nice.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case, I could keep it for certain rounds, and I could get a higher bounce one if I played a softer course. But yeah, I just feel like I have a very one-dimensional bunker game. It would be interesting to have a little bit less bounce.
Yeah.
What do you have on? Yours is a...
I'm a 60 low bounce K, so wider sole.
Yeah.
But I think
Is it an 8?
I think it's 8 degrees of bounce.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've played a 60-10S forever. That's kind of my go-to for.
How's the sand at your club? Fluffy?
Fluffy. Too fluffy right now.
Because St. George's has very fluffy sand. That's one I remember playing. I'm like, I need bounce. Course like that. But my course is a little more grainy and firm now.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, I might do that. I might do that. Andrew's looking at wedges as well. He's looking at a PXG milled 6209 bent to 6007. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Those Sugar Daddy wedges are. Did Ian show you his?
No.
So they're all really high bounce, but a tiny little sole. Like
Really?
tiny. Like it looks like a 50-year-old blade. That's how thin
Wow,
these soles
cool.
are. So it's weird. It's like high bounce, super thin sole. We hit some on in Arizona off firm turf, and they were great.
Interesting.
I've never seen that combination. It's a little strange, but
Yeah.
they work well. Yeah. All right, last question. What do we like? What do we want to do here? We don't have any new Kirkland ball right now, but although Ian said something about not wanting to do that last week, so I won't promise. I don't know if we're gonna do it or not.
An old Kirkland ball.
He did say something about not caring about it, which is fair enough. But Jensen is asking about graphite versus steel iron shafts. He's a high handicap, just starting to get into golf. What do we think? I mean, graphite's not. If you don't mind the price difference, or you find a deal, it's hard to not recommend it. Eh?
Yeah, I think that the cool thing with graphite is, especially for people who you might have a bit of an injury, whether it's tennis elbow or whatever that is, the graphite does reduce that vibration to reduce injury,
really does.
which is nice.
Yeah.
But if you're that new into the game, and go try some stuff before you
Yeah,
buy it.
I would hit some shots with both.
Don't be embarrassed to even go get a fitting and test some stuff. Whether
Sure.
you're new to the game or you've been in the game forever, it's still nice just to know before you purchase.
Agreed. Yeah. All right, sweet. All right, let's call it a day on that, guys. Again, if for some reason you were not on the beginning of the live, which is okay, we are giving away 4 different swag putters, and
Some head covers.
not your choice of, but you will get one of
Jesus.
matching head covers.
Yeah.
There's 2 mallets and 2 blade style putters and 4 different head covers. So very simple to enter. It is in the description directly below this video. You literally just click on it. I think you put your name, email, and some basic info, and sign into, if you're a YouTube follower, all these different things. You can get extra entries. And we will notify you by email if you win. I don't remember when the draw is, but follow our Instagram page for the details on when the draw will be done, probably in the next week or so.
Yeah.
And you may win yourself a putter.
Love it. Very
Anything
cool.
else going on, Mikey? We talked about Pulpits Open. That's cool.
Pulpits
you want
Open.
an outdoor fitting?
Yeah, everyone's humming along at all our studios.
You guys are still
Calgary
busy?
here, yeah, busy, but a lot of availability for booking. So
Okay.
get booked in if you're in the area.
Good.
Come see us.
See Mikey?
Not much new gear out right now. I think
Yeah,
we're
not
pretty
really.
good for the next couple months.
We're in a bit of a lull for that, I would say, for the next
Yeah.
couple months.
Gonna go see the PGA tomorrow, just to see what
Enjoy.
it's like. Never been to the PGA before, so another major off the list.
Should be enjoyable, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done Masters, you've done PGA, you've done a US Open?
No, I've done the
You
Open.
did a British, though?
Yeah, in 16. Yeah,
Where was that?
Royal Troon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
who won that year?
Stenson.
Oh, that was a wild
Yeah,
year.
it was a good one. It was a good one. It was there on the Sunday. It was pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those two shot, didn't him and Mickelson shoot like 63
they were
or
going
something?
back at each other.
Did
which
you
was-
follow like with the group?
We sat in the grandstands on 18 on
that's pretty
Sunday,
cool.
which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, Mikey's knocking another
Major off the list.
If you are at the PGA show tomorrow,
Tomorrow, yeah.
do a Where's Waldo and see if you
Where's
can spot
Waldo?
Mikey.
Yeah.
Post a photo of him on Instagram for bonus points.
There you go.
All right, guys, thank you for watching. Axiom Graphite shaft review.
Yep.
Goofy swing your ass off nonsense with
Yeah.
Autoflex
It was
TSR3 and Cobra. Fun. And Mikey's What's in the Bag for 2023. Those are your videos for this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, no later than 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I promise you my golf bag won't change within 20 minutes of posting that
Yeah,
video.
it'll still be relevant if you watch the video a week later. It won't have changed. So.
Yep.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.
See ya.